Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be here in front of all of you, and thank you so much for your constant attention. And last episode, by logarithm, I was 500,000 viewers in the world. So thank you so much. It's not the number, of course, but is the importance that each one of you have really. So this episode, as you can read, is dedicated to legendary film figures like Federico Fellini, Sofia Loren, Marcello Mastroianni, Vittorio De Sica, and Eduardo De Filippo, that is not written, but is, of course, an immense column of theater too. So, this episode is not exceptional because each episode is exceptional thanks to you and your attention, but this episode is an educational episode and a cultural episode that are aspect of the human knowledge so important, of course, that give to each one of us life and energy to live. So, I will broadcast now shortly an interview that I made recently in Rome, because as you know, on next January 20th of 2020 will be the 100th anniversary from Federico Fellini birth, and already a lot of celebrations started in all the world. Of course, especially in Hollywood and especially in Rome, but also everywhere. So, the video is about a movie initiative about Fellini through the movie director and actor, Italian actor Claudio Alfonsi. And me, humbly, also, I have a big surprise. So, it's a movie about my friendship, a strong friendship with Federico Fellini, that is called Federico, that you know is my name too, and Fellini, that Fellini was called Federico Fellini. So Federico of Wardal and Federico Fellini. So I already was in Dubai, and for a celebration about Fellini, I have to go to New York, San Francisco, Berkeley, Los Angeles, Hollywood, and I hope to reach where you are, also in other countries of Latin America, in Middle East, in Europe, etc. So now I give to you shortly this interview in Claudio talks about Fellini. Okay, so to you, Claudio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and I
so
will comment
show.
anyway.
And what
this
is
is
your right? We are
some
in Rome. Of
presentation.
course, everybody knows
I was
Rome.
too much full of energy in
this
Rome.
is a
Okay,
great
and then I will
opportunity
stop
because
to
we
comment
have
when
an Italian
Claudio
international star,
Alfonsi
okay,
will
of cinema,
start.
okay,
Okay.
movie director and actor, that is strongly connected with my love, that you know who is my love.
Federico Fellini.
Is the global legend,
Of course.
Federico Fellini, okay? So he's prepared, he's preparing something great with the first
Alfonsi.
assistant of Federico Fellini. And so he will introduce himself. He doesn't need any introduction, but he will be very kind to introduce himself and to speak about his great, great work that I have to tell you will be a surprise, but so it will be about Fellini and Pasolini too. Okay, please.
Pasolini.
Beh, intanto grazie, and excuse me for because I speak in Italian because my English is not so good.
But the Italian language is so great, so it's okay.
Well, questo incontro è pazzesco perché ci incontriamo io e Federico qui.
He
in
speak
una
about our
tipografia,
meeting that was simply
parlare
in a
Very
shop.
say that is a great man. He's over there with the dog.
Pericle, yes.
He's great, so he's in via Concadoro in Rome. So
Via
you have
Concadoro in Rome.
to convert videos
Oh, yes,
or everything
we was
you
both
need.
to
And you are in
convert
Rome,
videos
that is
and
a capital of
films,
the world.
to
You
Pericle
can come
in Via
here with
Concadoro in Rome.
Pericle, okay? So,
And Pericle is the number one. And,
sure.
Mi presento per tutti gli italiani, ma anche per tutti gli americani che sono in ascolto di questa
per tutto il
bella
mondo,
e per
too,
tutto il
yes.
mondo che guarda questa trasmissione. Sono un attore che ha nel suo palmarès La vita è bella con Roberto Benigni.
So,
un
La vita è
film
bella
che ha
con
vinto
Roberto
3
Benigni,
premi
You know
no,
Roberto
Oscar,
Benigni,
was
I
an actor in
imagine.
this
Okay, Hollywood, okay.
Hollywood awarded film.
e dopo,
La vita è
What's
bella,
your
Life
name?
is
This is
Beautiful.
what's your right and what's your
name is
name?
Claudio Alfonsi.
Claudio
Alfonsi.
Alfonsi. Okay.
Actor and director.
Movie director.
Yeah. E farò un film, come ha detto Federico,
Yes.
su Federico Fellini e su Pasolini.
Pierpaolo Pasolini, very important and fabulous writer, movie director and poet.
Absolutely.
E con un testimone d'eccezione perché abbiamo Moraldo Rossi che è l'aiuto regia di Federico Fellini.
Moraldo
Oggi
Rossi,
ha
first
92
assistant of
anni,
Federico
in
Fellini.
formissima, e racconta aneddoti che sono sconosciuti al grande pubblico, quindi faremo un grande lavoro.
Sure. So this is very important because he is a
So I have to explain that what Claudio said that with the first assistant of Fellini, he's making a movie revealing episodes concerning Fellini. Okay, so now I continue. So for you know, because he's speaking Italian. Okay, as I told him, please speak in Italian because he can speak in English too. Anyway, it's okay. So I continue the video now.
a friend of the first assistant of I have to say His Excellency Federico Fellini, okay?
Okay.
So you can know new stories about Fellini
As I
and
said.
Pasolini and about the great Italian cinema, okay?
Oh,
As
yes.
me, you know, I preparing too Federico and Fellini, my
As I
story
will tell
with
you
my
later.
mentor Federico Fellini. So, and because
Fantastic.
next year on January 20th, 2020 will be Fellini 100.
As I said.
So best wishes to Federico Fellini. I have to tell in Italian too, che sarà il centenario
Anniversario.
della nascita della global legend of cinema, one of the first name of all the cinema history, Federico Fellini. So both we will make, inshallah,
Inshallah,
two
yes.
movies
to
about
God.
Fellini, Pasolini, by some found so important him. This is important for me. I direct
Claudio
phone because I was
Alfonsi.
close friend of Federico Fellini, and you know Sandra Mil, of course, was the muse of Federico Fellini, and me, I was the only male muse they told, means the press, the television said that
And
that
the
is
last
true.
one.
maybe, but he was my muse. I was the muse of Federico Fellini, but Fellini was my muse too. It's okay. So,
Bellissimo,
puoi
grazie.
aggiungere qualche altra cosa?
Ma no, perché non dobbiamo spoilerare come si dice oggi.
Surprise,
Quindi,
surprise, okay?
Surprise.
So thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
and a
much,
great
Federico.
honor to be with you now. That is a really what he said is a coincidence to Pericle. We met, I mentioned the great Italian actress Pupella Maggio, that you know, Sofia Loren, of course. Pupella Maggio worked with Eduardo De Filippo, that for me is a first writer, director, and actor in the world. Sorry, I have this experience with Eduardo De Filippo, okay? And Sofia Loren, of course, was close friend of Marcello Mastroianni, Eduardo De Filippo, and Pupella Maggio and Regina Bianchi was the main, and Pupella Maggio is great, so he will reproduce Pericle photo with me and Pupella Maggio. Anyway, thank you so much, okay? Kiss to all of you everywhere. Thank you.
Kisses.
Bye. Okay.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
So, this video was appropriate because this episode is dedicated to Mr. Federico Fellini, legend, life legend, Mrs. Sofia Loren, Mastroianni, Marcello Mastroianni, Vittorio De Sica, and Eduardo De Filippo. So I mentioned Eduardo De Filippo. You have to read Eduardo De Filippo. You have to Google it, because really, as I said, and this is true, was for me was really the one of the best in the world about theater, means playwright and actor and director. And he wrote Filomena Marturano. Filomena Marturano is a famous film, famous because it's deserved to be famous, with the title Marriage Italian Style. Marriage in Italian Style. I don't know if you could find it full film in YouTube or not. Anyway, in YouTube there are some amazing short scenes with Sofia Loren and Marcello Mastroianni. I suggest you to watch Marriage Italian Style or Matrimonio all'Italiana in Italian language. The direction of Vittorio De Sica was so appropriate, so that can give so too much, so a lot of emotions every second, of course, thanks to the acting of the immense actress, genius Sofia Loren, and the immense actor Marcello Mastroianni. But is also, not but, is better to say also, the direction is of Vittorio De Sica. I prepared here something to show to you the name. Of course, this is Marcello Mastroianni that I mentioned. Then I have here Vittorio De Sica, so you can find Vittorio De Sica in Google and Marriage Italian Style, because each one of you, I think, will learn something about the life. So is the top. the maximum, no, for us that we are human being, okay? So, of course, the Filomena Marturani means the text of wedding Italian style, marriage Italian style, was written by Edoardo De Filippo. So you can find also Edoardo De Filippo, okay? So you can learn a lot about Edoardo De Filippo, and I mention an actress that was my friend too, Pupella Maggio, that is another genius, and Pupella Maggio and Sofia Loren works together, so you can find also Sofia Loren and Pupella Maggio together in Google. In this episode, we start to celebrate Federico Fellini, also by my movie Federico and Fellini, as I said at the beginning. And I have here some short sequence of the film that will be presented everywhere. So it is some exclusive for Count Wardal TV show and What Is Your Right, and of course to you, that you follow me. So now I take some image of Federico and Fellini for all of you. So are only 20 seconds, so I will not make during the video any comment, okay? Just give to you. Federico and Fellini, 20 seconds in pre-premiere only for you. This is part of the tragic story between me and Federico Fellini. Is a part of the film Federico and Fellini. Was tragic not because the circumstances around the story.
You can reinvent your film. Then your Casanova was an incomparable success.
Without me. So, this was 20 seconds of Federico and Fellini movie. I like to show in television the writing is this like old-fashioned means at the beginning of television, maybe the conductor of the television can show in this way the names, announcement, etc. It's fun. It's okay, no? Now that is so great the technology to show in this way the names, Marcello Mastroianni, etc. So, of course, you know that this program is broadcasting every Tuesday from the great bavc.org television, bavac.org television, on channel 29 and 10 p.m. from San Francisco, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Monday. So you can see also this program next Monday, July 22nd, always the same television, always the same channel, 29, but on Monday at 11 p.m. San Francisco time, means 11 p.m. 11, sorry, Pacific Standard Time. So the time is all the time again, always so short, because the pleasure to be with all of you. And so I will start to speak. Also, we have a few seconds about Federico Fellini and Marcello Mastroianni connection. Of course, Marcello Mastroianni was often in the film of Vittorio De Sica. Of course, Vittorio De Sica represents also the neorealism cinema that was a very important cinema movement that was born during the Second World War and after, and continue after the Second World War. So Federico Fellini, somebody consider neorealism and somebody no. For me, is not Federico Fellini is not a neorealism author. Is something apart. But my opinion is only my opinion. So, about the relationship between Marcello Mastroianni and Federico Fellini, of course, the artistic relationship. Federico Fellini met me, that I was extremely young, I was a teenager, and I felt that he from me, like a new artistic connection, because also he got the connection with Marcello Mastroianni. So in next episode I will explain to you the story. Also many journalists now request me some interview. Anyway, now I send to you always all my love and many blessings, and stay tuned, and a lot of love again. Bye.